you're an SDR and you're not using AI in 2025, you are already behind. The reps producing the top results are the ones that have already weaponized AI. My first year in sales, I went from SDR to account exec in just 9 months. It was absolute chaos. I jumped into things. I was doing thousands of calls every single month, and I just kept pursuing volume. When I look back, most days really did blur together. I was spending numerous hours every single day creating lists from Cognism, scouting LinkedIn, the web for signals or reasons that these contacts would be a good fit, personalizing my emails, making sure the first line was absolutely spot on, making sure it was going to hit just to get ignored. Alongside this, I was doing hundreds of calls every single day and juggling so many tasks, I was absolutely fried. By the time someone picked up, it was either the wrong person or I completely lost my energy, and to stay in that flow state just wasn't realistic. Couldn't help think, what if outreach could be faster? What if the data could be more accessible? What if I could do multiple things, split myself in three? Rather than sitting around and hoping something would happen, I quit my job and founded Haku. I created the thing that I wanted. I wanted to be able to split myself in three, juggle multiple tasks at once, and think about the one thing that would move the needle. Picking up the phone and engaging the buyer, getting creative, building that relationship with them. For me, that was the fastest way to information and the thing that I knew I could get the most results from. The average SDR still spends 50 to 60% of their time on non-selling tasks. Building lists, enriching that data, researching their contacts and accounts for relevant reasons to reach out, updating the CRM, constructing emails and taking hours and hours to just get the subject line right, and then scrolling LinkedIn. And after speaking to so many VPs of sales and sales directors, they're thinking, why are we paying this £40,000, £50,000 salary? And the sales leaders that are paying them 30, 40 grand every single year are still thinking that more headcount is the right option. But the reality is far, far different. The reality is that investing in the current team that you have and supercharging them with AI can actually mean that one SDR is worth 5 SDRs. To help you visualize what I mean, it's almost like sending soldiers into battle with a musket, whereas your competitors are running around with drones in the air, absolutely crushing their opponent, and they have all the insight on what is going on. Sure, the musket will fire, there'll be loud bangs, you can take a lot of shots, but essentially the drone can see everything. They have this sight over the whole battlefield. They know where to go, they know who to attack, they know when to attack, when to strike. Running around on the battlefield, no idea where to go, you're gonna get tired. You're gonna lose direction. You might even want to stop. Whereas if you always have direction and always have a reason to reach out to someone, your day-to-day is gonna be so much easier. Meanwhile, the ones with drones have the insight over the whole battlefield. They don't get tired, they have direction, they know exactly where they want to go and when. This is exactly what's happening in sales right now. You have a legacy system running over and over with large headcount and a ton of bottlenecks that come with it. A lot of the teams are stuck with outdated tools or multiple tools attempting to do one real thing, drive more revenue in a very efficient way. On the complete flip side, the competitors that are using AI are able to find and unlock new insights that weren't accessible before, uncover data that allows their job to be a lot easier, and automate the absolute mundane things, the manual tasks, the list building, as we mentioned, the research. All of these things are done for you. So the speed of what you can get is much faster. So now you understand the exact bottlenecks that the SDR role has. I'm going to show you exactly how you can fix them and leverage AI today. Number one is really that list creation piece. AI can go and scrape LinkedIn, it can scrape the web for the exact contacts you want. Just teach it, what is your ICP? Maybe you're already using GPT for this, but to get the contact level data, AI is really more intuitive than just a prompt. List building is so key because you're never starting from scratch. You always have something to do. You come in on a Monday morning and your list is ready for you there, fully researched and fully ready to go. The next thing to really focus on is the fact that AI can and does write better emails than 70% of SDRs. It uses that research that I mentioned and that relevance to actually personalize and approach each contact in a different way. Whether that is you're talking to a VP, whether that's you're talking to a CEO, HR, there are different things and different ways to communicate with these people, and leveraging research and real-time insights is what will actually cut through the noise and increase your reply rate. With all of this going on, you're probably thinking, well, what the hell is the SDR job? What are they going to be doing? Surely AI is just replacing them. And you're absolutely wrong for this one reason. AI is not good at building relationships. It cannot build the human connection that we can. SDRs that are using AI should primarily be focusing on one, doing more calls, reaching out to people and actually speaking to them. This is the fastest way to get information from that individual and essentially book them in. Marry this up to the fact that AI has already sent them numerous emails, LinkedIn connections, messages. The chances of someone picking up that phone and understanding that you have made the effort to engage with them is going to increase your success a lot more. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this whole video, it's just get creative with your outreach and use AI. Use AI to do the boring things, and you as a human, as someone who can actively think and understand your company, should be getting creative and finding new ways to engage your buyers. If you understand what I'm really saying right now, you will be shocked at the amount of efficiency that you will gain. You won't even feel like you're doing the same job. Your sales team won't look the same. Now that you have an understanding of AI and what AI is really good at, here are some things that you need to be implementing in your business or in your work in the next 30 days. Step 1, audit your SDR time. Whether you are an SDR or you handle a team of SDRs, look at what is actually holding them back. Where do they spend most of their time? Are they sat there scrolling LinkedIn hoping that someone great is going to come up, commenting on a load of rubbish? Are they building loads of lists, spending time looking for the perfect contact rather than actually reaching out to them? And track the time they're actually selling. How many meaningful conversations are they creating every single day? Are they always hitting target? Are they exceeding target? And do you think they could be? Step 2, test one thing with AI and your team. For me, the first thing I'd start with is research. Is there data out there that we can find that will actually help us engage our buyers? This way, we're basically doing it in a very human, very manual process still, but we're uncovering if this information will even be valuable to us. We're able to eliminate maybe 15% of the manual task by uncovering those specific things: signals, triggers, context. Why are we reaching out to them? Those things are much easier to uncover with AI, as it can scan through LinkedIn, it can scan through the web effortlessly. Then just measure this against your manual output. Are your SDRs content? Are they having better conversations? Are they able to cut through the noise? You want to look like an expert on every single call, every single email and meeting you have. So use research to find out why your product and your solution is relevant to this individual. Step 3, reinvest that freed up time. Now that you have this extra 15, 20, 50%, whatever it is, reinvest it into the place where you think it will move the needle on the revenue side as much as possible. Whether that is increase the output for cold calls, whether that is AEs stop doing outreach and they just focus on demos, whatever that reason is, that is where you should allocate the time. Your objective is really to push the revenue targets up. You want to be exceeding that quota every single month, and I'm sure your SDRs do too. So if you are a sales leader, you should be equipping them with the best tools there are. And on that, the point really isn't to replace your SDRs. AI cannot, and I will say this one more time, replace human connection. It is very good at automating the manual work, repetitive work, things that include data, scraping, juggling multiple things at once. As a human, you would sit there and scroll through, clicking multiple times to create a list. AI can do this in seconds. Just think, why did you hire the individual? What was the objective of you bringing them in? Yes, list building and all of these manual tasks were part of the role, but that has changed. That's all from me. If you found this valuable at all, I'm dropping my LinkedIn below. Shoot me the word AI in my DMs, and I will send you the full playbook on how we booked in 32 meetings last month, just from 800 emails. Thank you very much. My name's Cam. I'll be seeing you next week.